Episode 245 of NaXum Reviews. Today, 4th of July in the USA, we're talking about freedom today and creating freedom in direct sales. So, as we jump in to talking about direct sales in the space and creating freedom, if you're watching live, go ahead and comment below where you're watching live. If you're watching on replay, send us a message or let us know you're watching on replay. So, when we think about creating direct selling opportunities, whether it's referral marketing, network marketing, MLM, affiliate marketing, we look at the freedom that creates in other people's lives. And these are some of the missteps I've seen when people set up these programs with expectations and how they can actually get past that and win with their tribe. And so the first one I want to highlight when you're looking at creating freedom, right, for your direct selling people's lives is to understand that these people are volunteers. Okay, sometimes we think about them as employees if that's all that you've known, and a lot of mistakes and challenges can just be missed altogether if you imagine your tribe of independent contractors that promote your company as volunteers. Think about it like any sort of organization that you run where you have volunteers, whether it's a non-for-profit organization or a church. Imagine policies and programs and communication that you would bring to a volunteer army to get objectives done. The other part to think about under this volunteer thought, as we talk about freedom today, right, is giving them the tools to win. Okay? If you think about any organization in your life, whether it's once again a church or a not-for-profit, right, you provide the tools for them to win that given situation. So if they're volunteering to serve, you're going to give them the path to run on. And in your direct selling company, many times if you expect them to be something you're not, they're not going to win. They're not going to stay. And so you wanted to think through what you would provide, whether it's the tools or the training or the technology for someone to be able to go get the freedom they desire. Okay. And the third and final component of freedom through direct sales is to create a path for that freedom life to exist. Okay, so you think about this. If you look at some of your programs and you think, what are we expecting people to do? What are we expecting someone who's a top earner's life to be like? There's simple examples of this, like instead of expecting, if you're building on webinars as an example, I've seen clients move from expecting top leaders to do, one webinar a day, so they're doing, 6 webinars a week, and that's what they're doing every single week, or maybe they're doing 20 webinars a week, 5 days a week, and nothing on the weekends. Is that a life of freedom? Or could your company use technology like replicated webinars where leaders just take turns? So maybe leader A does the webinars for the first 3 weeks, and leader B does it for the next 3 weeks, and leader C does it for the next 3 weeks. And people have the space in their life to take long vacations and time with their kids and space to think and reflect and grow their skills. Or are you trying to create a system where people who are at the top are really in a job in spending time from 9 to 5 every day building? Or are you the entire time, through the entire life cycle of your distributors, expecting people to be volunteers, part-time? And what would it look like if they were? And there's power in building your business and thinking about winning even though you're not the main thing in their life. It's a different perspective that we can each look at, because if you can help people win and achieve their goals when you're not the main thing in their life, man, watch out for what you're going to be able to create. Just think about that. If you truly have created a path with your tools and your technology and your product and your systems and your training for somebody part-time to be able to achieve freedom in their life, that's going to be contagious. There's going to be it's going to be attractive. You're going to have a company and a vehicle that's bringing quality people to it all on its own because of what you've built. If you'd like to see some of the case studies of different ways different companies are helping others create freedom in their lives, and you're watching this on Facebook, send us a message, and we'd love to set up a time to connect with you for a discovery session to share what we're seeing at NaXum that's creating freedom in members' lives. If you are watching on the newsletter and you'd like to book a time, we'll put a link in the email newsletter as well to book a time as well. With that, have an amazing 4th to all my American friends here as we we celebrate Independence today. To each of you internationally, wish you the best as you help others find freedom in their lives. Bye for now.